Hello everyone. Hello Ralph Angelo. Magandang gabi Pangolin. Hello. From sabi ni Ralph, from colored pencil to graphite. Yes, para may ano naman. Every time ay merong variety para hindi ako masyadong nasasawa. Suman Gupta, please speak my name. Arshia. Please. Joan, saludos. Thank you so much. Pangolin, so realistic. Thank you so much. Cecil CG, hello. Vivin Gupta, hello. Ralph Angelo, Mitsubishi brand ng graphite pencils. Correct. Kaya lang ito yung Mitsubishi High Uni. Dalawang klase kasi, isang student grade, isang professional grade. Yung student grade, yung meron yata sa mga national bookstore, yung Mitsubishi Uni. Tapos itong artist grade ay Mitsubishi High Uni. Sabi ni Ralph Angro, parang it's a must-have po yung student grade para sa akin po. Oo, kahit yung student grade lang maganda siyang gamitin. So good. I couldn't read it, but thank you. All about valuable. Any tips po sa shadowing sa color pencil? Nahirapan ako i-determine ano yung mga need ko lagyan ng dark tone and hanggang saan. Di ko ma-determine na maayos yung dark tone sa medyo dark lang po ba. Kapag ang gagamit ka ng dark brown, for example, sa iyong mga dark shadows, make sure na dun lang talaga sa merong makikita mo naman like itong sa drawing na to. This is a perfect study of what you call tonal values. Pag-aaralan mo bawat degree ng shadows. Halimbawa, for this drawing, it is parang super dark tong part na to. Ang taas ng contrast ng shadow na ito kumpara dito sa shadow dito sa kabilang face. So, gumagamit ako ng ibang pencil dito, mas darker pencils up to 7B. Dito parang B lang. So, pagdating naman sa kulay, kung gagamit ka ng dark brown, make sure na dito lang sa mga super dark na parts. Tapos, lighter browns naman doon sa mga dark pa din, pero hindi kasing dark nung ibang shadow. So, yun yung tinatawag na tonal values, yung relationship ng dark pencil sa light pencil, o yung ng dark shadows sa mga light shadows. Meron tayong tinatawag na dark tones, may mid tones, at saka may light tones. Yung dark tones mo, make sure na yun lang yung gagamitan mo ng mga dark brown, gano'n, para tapos lighter brown naman sa mga mid tones. Pero minsan may mga reference na mataas yung contrast. Ibig sabihin, pwede mong gamitin yung dark brown sa buong face, pero light pressure lang doon sa ibang shadows para hindi siya masyadong magiging dark kumpara doon sa talagang mga legit na mga dark shadows sa drawing. Katulad nito, kitang-kita mo agad na andito yung dark shadows, nandito lahat. So dito ko nilalaro yung mga nilalagay yung mga super dark na pencils. Tapos dito yung mga light lang na grades. Our art and craft 1M. Hello, what paper do you use for painting? For this drawing, I use a Strathmore Bristol vellum surface 300 series. Conga Whitey official, hello. Our art and craft, but your pencil is magic pencil. So for example, this part of the face, I'm gonna be using very light pencil. This is the 2H graphite pencil. Alexandra S. Chimposhu. Can you draw rose, please? Okay, that's noted. If I can find a good reference photo, I'm gonna consider. But I think I already have a rose portrait a few years ago. Ar- Arunachal Animate and Art Video. Nice drawing. Thank you so much. Can you name of eraser? This is just a regular kneaded eraser or kneadable eraser. Roy, wow, thank you so much. Scoop, hi, I'm new into your channel. Amazing. I love drawing portraits myself, but this is at another level. Very impressive. Thank you so much, Scoop. Roy, Jesus, that's just beautiful. I have no words. Thank you so much, Roy. I have no words. Thank you so much. No way you're doing it with clay. Oh, eraser. Yes, it is an eraser. Needed eraser. Gov Art 06 quiz, paano ko ba magagamit ng efficiently yung geometric method? I'm still kind of anxious na mag-start ng shading. Roy, you're Filipino. Yes, Roy. I used to make sketches too, but I'm not same level as yours. Chan, thank you very much. Yeah, I'm Filipino. Chandru V, can you please show me your reference pic, please? Wait, I couldn't move the phone. My reference pic is fixed in the board, but maybe later I can show this. Modern Sketch Era 139. What's that? Do you support your artist? Meaning the artist that I draw. Is I'm not very much into the K-pop world, but I know the famous people in K-pop and even in Hollywood like that. But yeah, I don't necessarily draw just my favorites, but I draw based on the reference photo, the quality and the the quality of the reference photo.Anu shall animate an art video you draw with freehand or other methods. For this one, for this drawing, I use the grid method. So once in a while, I do freehand when I want something not very realistic. If I want something more loose, not super realistic, sometimes I do freehand methods. All about volleyball, paano mo pala ginagawa yung sketch before mag-colored pencil po? Yung guide niyo po. Dalawang klase lang naman ginagamit ko katulad dito, yung grid method or kapag nagmamadali ako, I do the tracing method for the outline. Roy, my girlfriend is from Manila. Wow. And you are from all about volleyball. Ano po yung mga nilalagay nyo sa sketch na details? Well, actually, it's more of, ano lang, yung talagang mata lang, yung nose, yung lips. Kasi yun naman yung magiging guide mo sa iba pang mga smaller details. Tsaka yung shape ng face. What's that? Damafi Shiam. Oh, Roy, I was requested to make this one dude from BTS as well. Wow. I forgot his name. Chandru V, it's literally awesome. Thanks so much. Roy, India, 2 years of long distance. Wow, that's long and that's amazing that you were able to um, maintain the relationship, the LDR for 2 years. That's amazing. Good for you. Fire underscore Grefo, can you draw Gorgeous Saturn? Who is that? Gorgeous Saturn. Can you do something? I don't know why girls are head over heels for gocho. Ano the Shal anime in art video Lisa of BlackPink? Yeah, she is. Who is she? She is Lisa from BlackPink. Sung Junwoo's so underrated even if I thirst for him. Sung Jinwoo. Fire grab for offer because he's handsome and powerful. Ah, okay. So he's an anime character. Maybe I can search for him to know about that. I think I was thinking a while ago to finish the neck part and the collarbone right here because everything that I did with the face, I want to show you how I did it using this rough geometric shading right here to make it like this. But I realized now that I want to draw the hair because yeah, just to show you how to do straight black Asian hair with the very very straight, very dark, but with lots of good uh, highlights. So Gojo is nothing. So the other doesn't need to fill up. From Roy. Pinabalik-balikan ko po yung mga live years para makakuha tips para makasimula. Gusto ko kasi matuto. Ang galing kasi. Thank you po. Rahul Aurora. Okay, do you want to see me do this part of the hair? First of all, I'm gonna use maybe a 4B graphite pencil. Because this part right here is just completely super dark, no details at all, just pure, with a little bit of very subtle highlights, but essentially super dark. But this part right here has very nice highlights there, so let's try to do it as realistic as I can. I'm gonna start with a 4B. When you draw straight here, just follow the direction of the hair. Bantu or Buddha. Who is this? This is Liza from BlackPink. About po ba sa reference niyo, nagpiprint ito po ba, ginagawa niyo po bang darker onti yung reference photo or yung original color lang po? As much as possible, original. photo lang. Ngayon kung halimbawa yung photo na nakita ko ay medyo malabo or medyo sa panlasa ko masyadong mapusyaw yung kulay, pwede ko dagdagan ng konting saturation or konting contrast. Pero sobrang konti lang. Roy, how do you do hair highlights by the way? I'm gonna be using just the eraser for the highlights. So I'm using this 4B graphite pencil for the highlighted areas, but when you these dark ones that I put, that is the dark highlights, rather the dark shadow or part of the hair, which what I use there is the Conte Appareil Pierre Noir dark pencil. Thank you so much, Roy. Thank you for subbing. Gumaganda yung mga drawings, sir. Gumaganda yung mga parang kumikintab ang mga lightings sa contrast ng white versus dark. Yes, yes, yes. Katulad nito, uh, super dark versus very light on this part. Aruna shall animate an art video. How will it take to complete this portrait drawing? I intend to finish this because this is I have going to have an actual tutorial. The what do you call it, with voiceover for this drawing, and yeah, I intend to finish it up to, if I hope I can finish it on Sunday. Okay, now I'm done with my graphite. Now the main pencil is the dark pencil. This is a very nice dark pencil. I suggest that whenever you draw with graphite and you have some super dark parts of the drawing that you cannot achieve with graphite, this is the pencil to use. This is the Pierre Noir, Conte Appareil Pierre Noir. That is the spelling. 3B is the grade of this pencil, but it is not yet sharp enough, so I want to first sharpen it to a very sharp point because I'm doing the hair. So I think this is sharp enough. Now I want to block in the very dark shadows of the hair. Starting from down here. I think I'm gonna draw also. I want to take advantage for the sharpness of the pencil to just draw the individual falling hair right here and here. All about volleyball pag po ba sa lighter part or highlighted part ng colored pencil niya, daan mo rin po ba sa onti and lighter ang color? Yes, yes, yes. Mas madami yung mga light tones. Pero layering pa rin, ile-layer mo pa rin sila. Pero don't worry, kasi alam ko na mafi-figure out mo rin sa sarili mo kung paano nangyayari. Kasi you are asking the right question. I exactly have those questions when I was a beginner. And you're asking the right questions. That's why I'm confident that you will figure it out for yourself. Syempre with the help of some tips and some advice, but when it comes to shading, I'm glad that um, yung mga problem na na-encounter mo ay makikita mo, mafi-figure out mo na kung paano siya ginagawa, yung pagkukulay ng skin tone. Alright, so there are some nice dark shadows here, maybe to show the curve of the forehead. So, and then you have some dark shadows on this part as well. So I'm gonna use this Pierre Noir dark pencil. This is not, according to my research, this is actually not a charcoal pencil, because charcoal pencil is, I think this is as dark as charcoal, but this is not as powdery as charcoal. This is quite oily to the feel, but this is super dark. That's why I like to use it with graphite, because it almost feels like graphite, but very very dark in terms of the values that it produces. Rectage, thank you, but I couldn't read the letters. Dante Acopadio, hello. Dante Acopiado, rather, Liza, yes. John Kevin Samiliano, Velum. The paper, hindi. Ano siya? Yeah, Strathmore Velum. Pero Strathmore Velum, hindi siya yung ordinary Velum. Jibamol. Thank you, Jibamol. You are a great artist of pencil shading. Thank you so much. John Kevin Samilian, tracing or eyeballing. This is actually, what do you call it? Uh, Very light and very large uh, grid method. I need to sharpen my dark pencil a little bit. I'm taking my time because I want to capture the roundness of the hair because of her forehead and that's underneath hair. Always make sure that you are following the direction of the hair because the hair is also has shape and it also has different tonal values. Like on this top part, this is a very nice solid dark. I want to sharpen it again. Ashkaf, so nice bro, thank you so much. I want to make it even darker. So we are just on the process of blocking in the shadows and we're not yet blending or anything, just want to make sure that we were able to capture the shape of the hair. How do you prevent uneven shading? I always try to keep my pencil sharp, because when the pencil is sharp you have more control with the shading, and you have more cleaner uh, shades. From Pinterest, is that BlackPink Lisa? Yes, it is. Actually, this pencil is making it easy. This super dark straight hair, it's actually making it easy to achieve contrast, because if you're gonna do it with graphite, it's not going to be as dark as this. John Kevin Samiliano, do you consider face anatomy and planes of the face when doing portrait? Yes, of course. Especially if you are using a looser method. I mean, uh, well, when it comes to outlines, face anatomy is the study of the face anatomy is usually done with the other method, like what is that famous method? The Loomis method. And even the freehand method. Lucia Moses looks so good. I like the highlights. Thank you so much, Lucia. I'm very quickly sharpening my pencil now. I hope I don't break it. smmfp.yuli.dia.bb. That's a long name. You're so talented. Thank you so much. Can you draw Taylor Swift, please? I have quite a number of Taylor Swift already on my channel. I have a new, my newest one was the picture from the album, and then I have also a complete portrait years back. So maybe when she launch a good photo, I might draw her again because she has the lots of fans, and she gets lots of views from my channel. So yeah, I can and I will. Geo RNDN. One of the best portraits I've seen. Wow, thank you so much. How many years does it take to be able to sketch at this level? Well, I've I've been doing uh, graphite pencil drawing for at least 6 years. Yeah, 6 years. So, but I've been drawing even beyond that using charcoal. And the newest medium that I learned are colored pencils and pastel pencils. So this is, believe it or not, this is just the first layer. So this is what I'm gonna do. This is where the magic starts here. Um, for the first layer, and we have a secret tool. That's very secret. But, well, you all have this tool. Of course, this is a very simple tool but very, very effective. So I just wrap it around my what is this, index finger. SMMFP, where did you learn to draw? I'm self-taught. I learned from different YouTubers, artists, and then I practice. I bought my own materials, I practice, I do trial and error. So basically, I just learn from trying everything. Okay, so what I do is with just a straight motion. I don't do that, just straight, just blending using tissue, just following the shape of the hair, or the what do you call this, the where the hair is actually flowing. I'm gonna start on my darkest shadows. Can you see how it effectively and very easily blend our dark pencil? So I'm trying to make it as super realistic as I can. I mean, the hair. So this part right here is super dark. That's why I put lots of dark pencil here, and I just go like this, back and forth to keep it dark, solid dark. See how dark, how beautifully dark that is. And then for this part, it's not super dark, but quite dark as well. So just gonna, I'm not yet blending the lighter part, just the dark part, because I want to keep the light, the highlighted parts to be considerably lighter compared to the dark shadows. So I hope you can see the highlighted parts, and then you can see the shadowed part. And then the top of the head is quite dark as well, so I'm gonna use the what's this, the pigments of the dark pencil. Now wait, I'm gonna take advantage of this dark tissue. So I think I don't need anymore this dark side, so I'm gonna use a clean tissue to lightly blend the highlighted parts of the drawing. 18 Parmar, what cloth is this? This is just a regular tissue. FU33.studio, bro, try willow charcoal, please. I've already tried it a long time ago, and I didn't like it for portraits. I think willow charcoals are more appropriate on landscapes and other type of drawings. But for portraits, I didn't quite like the willow. It's so hard to control. It flies everywhere. Super work, Anuj Art Gallery. Thank you so much. Jatin Parmar. I never thought tissue could be used. I'm bad at blending. Will try this myself. Yeah, you should. Ashumatraspati. What's supposed? So maybe you notice some parts that I need to clean first, the edges. Okay, now I'm gonna look for my eraser. This is a hard mono zero eraser. Uh, yeah, and I can just use it directly and not put it on the case. Just make sure that I sharpen it using a cutter knife to have a very nice solid uh, tip for our highlights. So very quickly we're going to draw some of the highlights. Art by let me read a little bit some of the comments. Art by Akanaksha. Hello Chuck, very good. Thanks so much, Chuck. F33 that studio. Did you do commission work? Yes, I did, but I stopped because of the pandemic and because of the YouTube channel. That this kept me busy. My YouTube channel. Art by Akansha. Nice. Scarlett, absolutely adore the hair on G. Fabulous. Thank you so much, Scarlett. F33 Studio, did you do commission work? Before pandemic, I was accepting lots of commissions, but it stopped during the pandemic, and I decided to put up my own YouTube channel at that time, and yeah, and I enjoyed YouTube, so just up to now I am no longer accepting any commission works. Ziningi. Yes, it is. FU23 Studio, is that BlackPink? Oh, yes. FU33 Studio, did you set up your drawing board? Yeah, I just put a heavy, thick glass. This is a glass board. I just have it on a slanting position. So the next part is to just lightly clean and blend. FU33 Studio, what if the board fall in the ground? I make it sure that it won't. I secure it. I had made sure that it's super secured on its place. Now I'm gonna go back with my graphite pencil. This is 4B. Just to make sure that the highlighted parts looks more fine with this very sharp graphite 4B. F33 Studio Try Faber Castell 9000 series. I have tried it before, but yeah, it's good. But I found a better graphite pencil, which is the one that I'm using right now. Which is I the two my two favorite. I almost tried everything except I think the only one that I haven't tried is the Derwent. But I have tried the 9000 and I find that this pencil, the Mitsubishi Hayumi, is a lot better, and even the Caran d'Ache Graphwood is also a great pencil. Amit Kapatia, Namaste from India. Opizal, you deserve more likes. I seen your Captain America one, and it's available for how it's unbelievable of how detailed it is. I'm subbing. Wow, thank you so much, Opizal. Wow, I realized just this morning, I realized when I thought of that Captain America drawing that it was quite a long time ago. I mean, maybe 2 years when I did that drawing, and I realized that maybe it's time for to try to do another drawing as realistic as that Captain America drawing. So I'm trying to start because I was able to find a super high definition reference photo of the new movie, which is what is Deadpool, Wolverine and Deadpool, or Deadpool and Wolverine. Yeah, the poster is super HD, and I'm gonna be starting that one soon. Hopefully, I can finish that before the movie is shown. Amit Kapatya, really nice efforts you're putting. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. F33 that studio. I am from India. Can you draw now Jisoo? There's a BP. I'm Amit Kapatya. Really nice. I have already done Iron Man also, but uh, not with the shield or not with the mask. The actual face of Robert Downey Jr. with the costume on. I have a couple of Jisoo drawing already. I have an older Jisoo and then I have a newer Jisoo. FU 33 that studio. Yes, yes. For this drawing I used to be. F33 Studio is 8:30 now, but I wish I can come fast to watch these streams. I am late. I just started an hour ago. On more than an hour ago. Sakura Pink Brush. Hello, good people. I am Adrian, transplant to Florida. This is this work is superb already, and it's only an hour. Wow, thank you so much, uh, Adrian. If you take it to the studio. Wow. Lohan Blaumick, was that 4B pencil earlier you were using? Yes, 4B. Wow, thank you so much, Sakura Pink Brush, for very. You're so kind. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. God bless you. Thank you. Konga White officially ending the stream? No, no, I'm not yet ending it. Tata and Cookie. Wow, thank you so much. F33 Studio, I want some tips for shading, light shading. Sometime I go dark in starting phase of shading. I have several tips. You can watch my live streams on shading, and I also have tutorials. Like, Ken, what are you draw? To start practicing so that I can draw like you. Um, I think you just have to study the what you call tonal values in your portraiture. It's important to understand the behavior of every shadows, because there are mainly three kinds of shadows. We have the dark shadows, the mid tones, and the light tones, and the highlights. So you just need to be able to build your shadows well. So it depends on what kind of medium you're going to use. um, for this one, this is graphite, and you can see right here what I was talking about tonal values. You can see dark shadows, you can see lighter shadows, and you can see the highlights. And yeah, the correct tonal values will be the key to realistic drawing. And if you are, what do you want to use? Do you want to use just basic graphite pencils or charcoal, or because if you're going to use graphite, you need different grades of graphite pencils, from light tones to mid tones to dark pencils, to be able to achieve the correct tonal values for your drawing. After the studio, it's hard to give mid-tone effect. Well, if you are a beginner, it's going to be a little bit of a challenge, but when you were able to understand it uh, due to lots and lots of practice, it's going to be actually very easy. Sakura Pink Brush here is hard. Well, for me too. I really find hair hard, but by using the material, some materials, it will really make it easy. Like this one, you really must have this one if you're going to draw dark hair. You can count on this pencil. This is Conte Apari Pierre Noir dark pencil. This is 3B. This is so nice to use on dark hair like this one, because this is not as powdery as charcoal pencil, but a little bit oily but very soft. As you can see right here, so easy to layer, so easy to blend, and so easy to erase for the highlights. Oh my god, Sakura Print Brush, thank you, you're so generous. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the support to my channel. Thank you. Sakura Pink Brush, no thank you, I need these lessons. You are so welcome too, and yeah, I really appreciate. Um, and it really is my pleasure to be able to impart some things. I know it's not much, but I hope I can help somehow. Life of Kai. How long have you been drawing in general? Well, I've been drawing since I was a kid, but when I realized that I wanted to be a portrait artist, it's around like more or less 15 years ago. But during that time, I'm not yet uh, what do you call learning the correct way of portraiture. I just um, started from scratch. I didn't have money to buy art materials, so I just practiced with what I have 15 years ago, and only like 7 years ago, when I was able to afford some a little bit pricey art materials, and I studied colored pencils just like 5 years ago. So you really need time. Time is an ally for every portrait artist. You really need to have time, patience to be able to learn. And yeah, I'm self-taught. So everything that I'm uh, showing you and telling you right now are all just based on personal experience. Lokesh. Uh, Hello, Lokesh. What's the question? Do you draw outlines with grid method? For this one, I use the grid method. F23 Studio, 15 years is crazy, man. Was drawing for 3 years. Okay, so I already showed you the hair. Now, I wanna Lokesh. So you want ideally, how much time should it take to draw outlines with Loomis method? Well, Loomis method is quite hard. It's quite hard to understand and to learn. But I'm aware of the idea of the Loomis method. But um, yeah, I think the grid method is a lot more easy to understand and to use for your outline. Because the Loomis method is an amazing method for outlines, but somehow it's very hard. It's very hard to do. Sakura pink brush fingers are harder. Pretty much the only thing that I can give that can give me nightmares. That's so true. Actually, the hands, the entire hands, the fingers, they are so detailed and they have different shades. And yeah, if you're not careful with the hand, it will you will what do you call it? You will mess it up. It's very hard to draw. So the face, this is how I started the face. I used the geometric style of shading to make it easier for me to find where are the darker tones and then the mid-tone shades. So I used different pencils here for to make it easier for me to layer the actual skin tone, like what I did with the face. So the face started like this kind of geometric shading style. So now I wanna show you how it's going to be realistic. So I first of all the jaw under the jawline is a little bit darker shadow, but I want to start with a 4B. My mid-tone pencil, my dark tone pencil for this drawing is 4B, 7B, and 9B. But I don't quite use the 9B except for the lips. So I have found was that? Sridhar, hello Sridhar, Lokesh, Suryawanshi. So I have found a simple way to make outlines in grid, draw random small lines on paper, then take a photo and overlap the reference by editing and reduce its opacity, and draw always works. Wow, that's very interesting. I haven't tried that, but I somehow I saw that uh, on a local art group on Facebook, but I didn't pay much attention to it. But yeah, that's very good. It's very interesting. Whatever it is that will make the outline um, what do you call this, perfectly proportioned, you can do that actually. So this is the 4B, and I'm gonna shade my darkest shadow right here under the jawline. It's important to build on the shadows under the face, because that is what will make the face to look like it's advanced, or it's, yeah, because the neck is way uh, um, what do you call this, the face is usually forward, so you need to establish this shadow right here to make it appear that the face is popping out of the paper. But this is not a very very dark shadow, so I just use the 4B. FU33.studio, can I use charcoal first, then I use graphite? Some artists that I know would do that, but I don't particularly like to do that, because um, there is a tendency that charcoal will overwhelm the graphite. Uh, if you draw, for example, charcoal first and then you put graphite, the graphite will no longer layer above the charcoal, because charcoal is already very overwhelming. So, and graphite is very 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 light. So I would recommend, if you use graphite, just use pure graphite for the skin tone, and you can only use one dark pencil only for like the nostrils and the eyes, and the, if she's wearing thick eyelashes that are very dark, you can use um, dark pencils. In this case, I'm using the Pierre Noir, but for the majority of the skin tone, it's pure graphite right there. And yeah, it's drown, the charcoal has the tendency to drown out the graphite, so yeah, you will never see the graphite if you lay it above the charcoal. And actually, I can see a little bit darker, sharp line somewhere here that is darker than the 4B. So maybe I can use the 9B. Can I use Lakesh? Can I use timeline in this live stream to go backwards? Maybe after the live stream, it will be posted like regular video. So you can do that after I finish the live stream. So this is the graphite 9B. Naomi Chan, where are you from? Naomi Chan, I'm from the Philippines. I am pure Filipino. but I don't want to make this line appear super sharp because it will not look realistic. Just make sure it's a little bit darker than the rest of the neck part. Naomi-chan, you are really talented. Thank you. I wish I could draw like that. Any tips? Um, and well, if you are going to use graphite, the basic tip is to be able to purchase like different grades of pencils, and don't stick with just two or three pencils. Like for this drawing, for example, I am using several grades from light to dark. I have my lightest is 2H, and then for my mid-tone I use the B pencil. For my darker tones I use three pencils, the 4B, the 7B, and then my darkest is the 9B right here. So yeah, that is going to make your drawing more realistic. And yeah, if you are achieving realism, patience is very very important. I think I cannot stress that enough for any realistic drawing, because there are different style of drawings. There are realistic, semi-realistic, hyper-realistic. So if you are on the realistic side, make sure that you are drawing with a little bit patience and time, and do not rush your drawing if it's realistic. But if the style that you're trying to achieve is more on the looser side, then you can make it really nice and quick. And I think that style is something like more expressive, and you don't even need perfect outline for those styles. So yeah, so try to see what style do you want to achieve for portraiture. If you 3D at studio, how did you sharp the edges of the face? I use very sharp pencils, always sharp pencils, to make a clean and sharp edges. If you 30-day studio, your drawing will be maybe shine in light because of the graphite. It will, but I try my best to minimize the graphite shine or bloom by not putting heavy pressure with the pencil, because if you put pressure on the pencil, the graphite will definitely bloom very excessively to the point that it will not look as good. But as you can see right here, it doesn't bloom much. Maybe because I only use lighter pressure, and I use dark pencil. Whenever I want some dark shadows, I don't put pressure, I use dark pencils. So I will minimize the graphite, the bloom of the graphite, and I achieved the right darkness that I wanted. How to make perfect outline? Subic Biswas Arts. Um, you can use the grid method or any other tracing method for your outline to be perfect. If you are trying to achieve realism or realistic style, you can use any tracing technique like the grid method. The most basic is the grid method. Jaja. Thank you, Jaja. Conga White Official, hey, where are you from? I'm from the Philippines. Kiran Mahi, wow, it's looking like edit. Subic Biswas Arts, how to make realistic artwork live from India. To make realistic artwork, with what? With graphite, like this one. I think it's important to study. You need to study the tonal values, and you study your shadows, your highlights. Yeah, basically that's it. And it's hard to just give a complete tutorial on that. But if you want a comprehensive tutorial, you can find it on my channel. I have several tutorial for the complete lesson on uh, realism. Subic Visuals Arts, which method used to draw outline? For this drawing, I use the grid method. Thank you so much, Motar Abdesadek. So it's a combination of grid method and geometric shading, like this one, for me to easily identify the degree, the shadows, and the degree of the shadows for specific parts. Conga White Official, how did you draw the hairs? Good, any tip? I am bad at drawing hairs. It's too bad that you're late because I just showed this part of the hair, but you can play this after the live stream. It can be replay, so you will see exactly how I did this, because when I started the stream, this one is not yet like this, it's unfinished, but now it's already finished for a very short period of time using the method that I showed a while ago. For those who have seen it, yeah, you will see on a replay. So Vic Biswas Arts, I didn't understand it. I only understand my language and a little bit of English. So now I'm gonna use a lighter pencil, my mid-tone pencil. This is B, graphite B pencil. Because going down right here is a little bit lighter compared to this part right here. So this is the technique to use to avoid the graphite bloom, or the shining of the graphite. Well, it's inevitable because graphite will definitely have bloom or shine, but you can minimize it by using very light pressure and slanting position, like what I'm how I hold this, how I hold my pencil towards the end, or the end of the pencil. You hold it so you have more control and you have a finer shading. More Mokhtar Abdesadak. Sorry if I'm butchering your names. Thank you so much. Kung gawin ito siya dito here. Okay, I read that already. If you 33 that studio, did you pass the 10th class? What is the 10th class? Naomi Chan, please shade hair. I already have Naomi Chan. I've shown this entire part right here a while ago. So if you want, you can watch this video on a replay. Now we can right side here. Um, I don't think I can do that right now because it will be a repetition of the process here. So I think so. I decided to just uh, save this part for the actual YouTube tutorial that I'm gonna be posting soon. I mark I mark the way. What pencil do you use for the soft skin tones on the cheeks? It is H pencils. For this one, I used three pencils. You're right. I used H. I used two H and B pencil for this right side of the face. For the left side, I use B, 4B, and 7B right here. So it's considerably darker compared to this part. Congo White, you basically use any mechanical pencil, and if yes, then which one did you and the price? I used to use mechanical pencil when I was starting out because I thought it's going to create a very huge effect and difference from the regular graphite pencils, but it didn't. It what the mechanical pencil does can be done by like for example like a 2H or an H, just the same with my graphite pencil. So yeah, it didn't quite work for me. So for this shadow of the collarbone right here, is it collarbone or I use a darker pencil, maybe a 7B. Wait, I'm gonna look for my 7B. Dante Acopiado, how did you shade perfection in the hair? Oh my god, you are late because I showed that just a while ago, just an hour ago, where I finished this drawing. But you can watch it, that the process where I did this on the replay of this video. It will be posted after the stream, so you can catch exactly how I did the hair. Silver Star, wow, so good. Thanks so much, Silver Star. So 7B is for this bone right here, which is very, very prominent. Okay, so that's just uh, for the 7B. Now I go back to my 4B. Thank you so much, Dante Acopiado. Thank you. Congo White Official, what's your plans once you reach 100k? No, what's my plan? Uh, I'm not really thinking about it. But that would be nice if I could be able to reach 100k within the year 2024. If U33 Studio, dude, are you BTS Army? By the way, I am not interested. I just ask you. Um, not really, not really. I just when I was drawing the BTS members, they were very famous. They were very, very famous, and I need famous people for my channel to attract viewers. That's why. So I'm not necessarily a fan of any K-pop group, but here in the Philippines, they are very, very famous, and that's why I needed their fame for my channel. I am more of like fan of Filipino entertainment and Hollywood, more on Hollywood. Naomi Chan, do you have a dog? I have two dogs, and they can be very, very noisy, and I hope yeah, now they're a little bit quiet now. Mango Songkar, excellent work. Thank you so much, Mango Songkar. So now I'm gonna go back. So I'm just going back and forth with different pencils. So depending on the degree of darkness of the shadows, now I can go back to my B pencil. Mangal Songkar, standard thing so much kung gawai the official should draw your dogs. Oh yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's a nice suggestion. Don't worry, I'm one of your fans supporting you. Thank you so much. Naomi Chan, I also have two dogs. Wow. I love dogs. I really do. I don't think I could ever live without dogs. Nuno Mendez, hey there, what paper brand and model do you use? The paper brand that I personally love to use are Strathmore papers. So I have different variants of Strathmore papers, but this particular paper is the Strathmore Bristol 300 series vellum surface. I also have the Strathmore smooth surface. I have Strathmore colored pencil paper. I have the Strathmore heavyweight drawing paper. All those Strathmore papers are great for different medium, pencil medium. Aside from Strathmore, I also like the Canson Mitientes paper. I mark the way. Wow, did you record how did you this the phase 2? Yeah, I actually will be posting a separate video for the face, a shorter video like a tutorial video. F33, that studio dogs in India are so dangerous, especially street dogs. By the way, be safe. For some reason, dogs here in the Philippines, I don't know, but the majority of the dogs here in the Philippines are quite nice, quite friendly dogs. Even street dogs here in the Philippines are quite friendly in general. My dog, my younger dog, which is like a small version of, he looks like a small version of, what is that dog? The this is not that, but this is like a tiny version of an Alaskan Malamute. His looks, he is super friendly even to those people that he don't know. I think people can just grab him and just get him so easily, take him so easily. He will never refuse to go to every people. Dante Apopiado, you know, my freaking cat is a picky eater. Like, I've been giving her rice and fish. She always eat just the fish. Wow. That is total opposites to my cats. My cats eats everything. Om Ram, great work from India. So when sometimes artist has the tendency to, when you finish the face and some parts of the hair, uh, I had this tendency to just uh, you know don't give as much attention to some other parts, like here the neck and the lower shoulder right here. We all have the tendency to just make everything quick on the other parts except for the face, but now I'm trying my best to just slowly building this skin tone of her body, the same attention that I use when I draw the face. Conga whitefish, I remember I had a parrot which sits on the shoulders and eat your ears. Sometimes can bleed as well. Wow, that's, I can't even think of how that feels. I marked the way. Thank you so much. I have learned so much in drawing hair just by watching this. Literally just this. I could not get how fine details of the hair before I watched this. Wow. Wow, thank you so much. I appreciate it also. I'm happy to hear that. I am Mark the way watch so many YouTube videos, nothing explains this like this one does. Wow, thank you so much. I'm so happy to hear that. If the studio knew fear unlocked parrot. Yeah, I know. I have fear, a little bit fear with birds or anything with beaks, and that unlocks that fear. Congo whitefish, I still have scars. Dante Apiado, my teacher used to say, your dream is not gonna happen. My dream is to be a policeman, and now I am a policeman. Yeah, I think it's up to the person when he grows up what he wanted to pursue. I always wanted to become an artist, but I couldn't pursue any art related courses because uh, art related courses are very expensive. Here in the Philippines, particularly, art courses like fine arts or any art related courses used to be very, very expensive to get as your course in college. Congo whitefish, the parrot couldn't fly well, and one day it came in our house, and I just liked and kept him, and flew him like 3 to 4 years back. Now I wanna use a lighter pencil. The H. Where's my H? Here it is. 2023 Biswas Lisa. Yes, it is. Dante Acopiado, my parent. My mother is a, what's that? Doctor, and my dad is selling in Apple Store like the cell phone. Wow, that's nice. FU33, I want a tutorial of charcoal drawings. I have a couple of charcoal tutorials. I am Mark Dewey. What is the two darkest pencils you have used so far in that drawing? Well, the two darkest pencil is the graphite 9B pencil. I think this is one of the most expensive brands, but you can get more affordable one that is as dark as this one, but this is quite pricey. This is Caran d'Ache Graphwood 9B pencil. And even a lot darker than 9B, I use this one. This is the Conte Apari, or Aparis is the experience. Conte Apari Pierre Noir 3B pencil from France. This is super dark. This is what I use on some parts of the eyes, lips, and hair. Conte Apari Pierre Noir. I am Marjorie. Is it the Nero Creta colors? No, no. For this one, I didn't use the Nero. No name. That is excellent work. Learning a few things here that I'll put into practice in portrait drawings that I do. Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I appreciate the fact that some people are learning something from this. Dante Acopiado, by the way, not flexing about my parents' work. Oh, of course not. I didn't think like it. F U33, that's Studio 9B. I think. I think. Where is my H pencil again? I want to continue building my lighter shades using the H. Dante Acopiado, you know you're my inspiration of drawing. Wow, that's so nice to hear. Thank you, Dante Acopiado. Oh my god. No name, what weight and tooth is the paper you're working on? This paper is called the Strathmore Bristol 300 series vellum surface 230 GSM. I'm gonna end the live stream because I didn't notice that it's already 12 midnight here in the Philippines. That's why my eyes is feeling heavier, and yeah. So I have to say goodbye now. Thank you so much for joining me with this live stream. I hope to see you next time. Maybe tomorrow again I will be having my live stream. So I really appreciate your time right here, and thank you uh, for the one a while ago. I forgot who is a very generous for the support to my channel. Thank you so much. I really appreciate all of you guys. Thank you. Bye bye. See you next live stream.